Okay, we are recording. All right, guys. So a couple of things here. First of all, I wanted to not only really talk about just like the importance of Team Cup and everything, but I wanted to give you guys some tips on some ideas that you can be doing like with your business throughout this next month coming up to it, and different tips and ideas that you can do with your actual Team Cup as well. And I'm going to be sharing some of the things that I'm going to be doing, some of the things that have really, really worked well for me and my Team Cups that were actually successful in the past. Just remember, guys, this business, all right, I want to start out with this. And the reason why is because this entire business, guys, is all based on momentum, right? It's all based on momentum. And once you get that momentum going, that's when you really start to get super excited. And the momentum starts with just one person at a time, right? It starts with one person at a time to kind of get the wheels going. But once you get the wheels going and you help one person and then another person, and that momentum is actually moving, then that's where you start to feel like freaking unstoppable. Like, I can totally do this. And your confidence is kicked up even higher. And we can use Team Cup as a way, and you should use Team Cup as a way to really get that momentum going in your business. So I just want you to really kind of like think about your life right now, right? And think about like what you're doing. Think about in terms of like work or why you're even here to begin with, like why you chose to become a coach, why you really want this to work out for you and your family. You know, do you want more than just like, these are just some things to think, because we have different people on the team here and different reasons for why you're in this. But do you want to continue with like that hustle bustle of the 9-to-5 job that you don't even feel fulfilled in, that you don't even enjoy doing? Like, do you want to, continue with that? Maybe you're someone who's sick and tired of the job that you have now and that you feel like super underappreciated, and you just wake up every day and you're like, oh, I can't believe I wish I didn't have to go in, right? And maybe you're someone who's feeling like that. Maybe you're someone who, was like me too, who was just like a stay-at-home mom. And not just a stay-at-home mom, but you're a stay-at-home mom and you didn't have like a full-time job where you left the house, and you really just kind of craving that you're doing something for yourself as a way to contribute to the family, to the household income. Maybe you're someone who, really wants this really, really bad. So you're trying to prove somebody wrong, right? Or maybe you got to prove somebody in your family. Maybe it's your husband, maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your significant other. And you have to prove to them that this is a real thing and that you're going to actually make it happen with this, right? Whatever it is, wherever you're here for a reason, right? And you're here because you definitely know that there is more to life than just this, of what you're doing. And the reason why I want to start with that is because, like I said, as you go into Team Cup, guys, like this is a huge, massive freaking opportunity for you to start moving in the right direction of that big vision that you have for your life, right? We always talk about how, you have this big vision for your life and how you want to be living it and, whatever it is, but you still have to start somewhere, and you have to start small. And it starts with one person at a time, one day at a time, 1 week, 1 month, compounded over time. And Team Cup, really, guys, is like an incredible opportunity for you to blast off and get some crazy momentum going for yourself in this business, where you can start to feel like, oh my God, like I can actually do this. I'm helping people. Your significant other or spouse or whatever, they're going to start seeing, oh, okay, wow, she's actually getting like a paycheck. Doesn't matter how much it is. Like, she's actually earning a paycheck. I'm moving in the right direction by taking advantage of Team Cup. And guys, I'm just going to mute all the lines here just so that way. So I want you guys to think about that. And I want you to go into February really believing, right? 100% believing in yourself that there are people who need you right now, who need this in their life, who are desperate for change. And I want you to think about that every single day when you sit down and go to share something on social media, whether it's a post, whether it's in your stories, whether it's you being like, should I invite this person or not? I want you to kind of, put it all aside, approach this month with some crazy excitement instead of fear. And instead of sitting there and thinking, I don't really know if I should send this person an invite, maybe they won't need it. I want you to think, no, but they do need this in their life, because honestly, guys, as our job as coaches, it's to give the people the information, right? Invite them along. And it's up to them to decide whether or not they need this in their life or not. If you are a coach and you aren't connecting with people on the daily, you are doing a major disservice, major to people. Because who are we to keep this from them? Who are we to keep this opportunity, whether it's the business or the health and fitness aspect, from people, when we know that this can drastically change people's lives? Because you guys are proof the products work. You guys are all in the programs. You guys are all in a fit club or a challenge group or whatever you want to call it. You guys have all committed to a program. You've seen the results. You've seen the success. You know it's like the best out there. But sometimes you might be hesitant to reach out and invite people along with you. Don't be. Approach this next month with some major enthusiasm, excitement, energy, belief. And this month coming up, guys, Team Cup, this is meant to be a push month, right? This is not meant to be a month where you just kind of like coast. Like, I'm gonna try to get somebody signed up. I'm gonna like try to talk to some people today. It's like, no, this is your business and you're working with a team. And as a team, you guys are going to work together to help as many people as possible. Now, we're not trying, to get 100 Success Club points each person or anything crazy like that. However, I am challenging you that with whatever you've gotten in the past for Success Club points, right, that you make a goal for yourself to double that number going into February. So, for example, let's just bring it back a second here. Bare bones minimum is you helping 3 people, because that's the bare bones minimum. I don't care if you've just signed up today to become a coach or not. I will always say 3 people is, bare minimum for you to start to move your business in the right direction. Okay. That just means that you signed up 3 people. They're in the system as challenge packs or Shakeology Home Direct, or 3 orders of the beach bars on Home Direct, or the performance line on Home Direct. All of those different options give you 2 Success Club points. So bare bones minimum, whether you're a brand new coach and you've never signed anybody up or not, is going to be 3 people for you. Now, if you're someone who's gotten Success Club before and you've signed up 3 people, then guess what? Your goal going into February is going to be, I'm going to help 6 people. Okay, so that makes sense to you guys, right? Like whatever you've done in the past, whatever the most is that you've done in the past, you're going to double it for this month. Okay, now here are some tips that you can do, guys, for social media to kind of help you through this month. First of all, you should definitely be making it a part of your daily schedule to be talking about your health and fitness journey and our online fit club or challenge group, whatever you want to call it, on the daily in your Instagram stories, preferably. Okay, because that's really where all the action is going down, is in the stories, right? You have a lot of eyes on you. And it's one of those things where the more consistent that you get with sharing on your stories, the more people will start to watch you. And it's a compound effect. So it doesn't happen in just like one day, right? You're not going to be like, how do I get to have 300 people watching my story? It will happen, but it has to be you doing it every single day over time. So in those stories every day, guys, what I highly recommend that you do is whatever that number is for yourself. So for me, for example, my goal is going to be for next month. Okay, my minimum is going to be that I help 10 people. That is my minimum goal. That's going to be just in my account. And then I'm going to also make it a goal of mine to help 5 people in my husband's account. Okay, so that's a total of Success Club 30 points. Now, you don't need to be me. I've been doing this for almost 6 years. You just need to do you. okay? And look at what your goals are. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply just take a little screenshot on my phone, like in Instagram stories. You can go to like the create mode, and I'm just going to take a picture with the color background. And I'm, for example, going to write out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And I'm going to just title it like 10 openings in my upcoming online fit club for February. You can come up with a name for it if you want. It doesn't really matter as long as you have it on there. And what I'm going to do is every day I'm going to talk about how like I'm looking for 10 people who want to get started on their health and fitness journey. My enrollment is open. We have an awesome fit club. It's totally booming. I might even show some screenshots. I might put my phone up to the laptop and scroll through my fit club and just kind of give them a little peek of what goes on in there. I'll talk a little bit about it, little snippets here and there. And then as I get people signed up, I will then put their names in the slot. And it will be like a countdown throughout the month for me, right? I will be showing people so that they can see, 9 openings left. I got 5 openings left. I'm so excited. And again, you want to be bringing the energy, you want to be bringing the excitement, continuing to work on your own journey, but letting them know that you are there to help them get started on their journey, that you're looking for X amount of people, that it's limited spaces, and once it's filled for February, it's filled. So for you guys, if it's just 5 people, then it's going to be just 5 numbers on there, right? Whatever, I would definitely just put a minimum of 5 on there anyways, okay? Just put it on there and talk about it that way. So that's one tip that you guys can do. But again, this is something that it's going to seem really repetitive to you, and it's supposed to be. Like, if you're like, I just did this yesterday. I know, because that's exactly how this business is. It's very routine. It's the same thing over and over and over again. And the reason why you need to do that is because you're constantly getting new followers and new people watching you. So if you all of a sudden don't talk about it one day, then you missed out on an opportunity of helping somebody brand new who may have just found you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is. So does that make sense so far, guys? That's just one tip that you guys can do. And if you guys are crushing the program, then you're going to automatically have the confidence and the energy and the enthusiasm there anyways, which is exactly what people are drawn to, right? No one's drawn to the person's that's like, womp womp, just did my workout, kill me, right? It's like they're drawn to the person that's like, holy crap, like I got up at 4 o'clock this morning, I got this thing in, it's been a massive shit show, I haven't slept at all, but 30 minutes, done, I feel awesome, I'm getting results, it's not perfect, it's progress, you can do this too, let's go girl, right? They're attracted to that, like the energy and excitement, okay? So make sure that you have that piece with it. So I would do that as a tip. And this whole next month, guys, too, just so you know, it's meant to make you come out of your comfort zone. Okay. So if you feel like, I don't know if I can do, like if you're sitting down to do your business and you're like, I don't really know if I can do this right now, do it. Like if it makes you feel like you are going to freaking throw up, do it. Because that is where you are going to impact the most amount of lives. That is where you are going to grow every single time that you force yourself to come out of your comfort zone. Just a little bit is literally growing you into the best coach and leader in this business that you can possibly be. So it's okay if you feel nervous or scared. You're supposed to be, right? I still get nervous when I speak on Instagram or when I run calls like this. You keep on doing it anyways. Right? And you get better and better and more confident. And the more confident you become, the more competent you become. And it's just like an awesome cycle that will then lead you to have that ball of momentum, which is what you need for this business to really take off for you guys. Okay? This is the time where I've seen a lot of coaches in the past rank advance, like make major rank advancements. So it's like if you come in as a coach, and you work your way up the ladder, emerald, ruby, diamond, 1-star, 2-star, up to 15-star. This is where I have seen people come in as just a coach. And like in the 4 weeks, they become a diamond coach. It's like, what? And it's because they're really taking advantage of coming out of their comfort zone, being authentic, being relentless in terms of reaching out and telling people that they need this in their life. They're very bold. So they're not pushy, but they're bold. They're like, you need this in your life. You've got to do this with me. Give me 30 days, and I'm telling you right now, you're going to thank me later. It's those kinds of people versus the kind of wishy-washy words like, let me know if you want to do it with me later on, right? They know that if you do this, your life is going to be forever changed. So sometimes it's just that slightest tweak in your wording that can literally make all the difference with whether or not somebody will actually sign up and join you. And I'm more than happy, guys, to look at conversations. Like I've been doing that with a lot of coaches recently. If like you're someone that's like, I've been inviting and I'm doing it every day and I can't get anybody signed up for some reason and I'm sharing on social media, send me those messages, because sometimes it's just the slightest little thing that you just need to tweak and it's like, boom, all of a sudden people start signing up and it makes perfect sense. And then you can really get that ball rolling. Okay. All right. So here are some really quick ideas that you can do with your own little teams. First of all, you're going to be working as a team. Okay. So you got to be working together. I highly recommend that if you are not in a group thread with your team cup right now, that whoever the captain is, or even if they didn't make it on this call, just kind of let them know, set up a thread, put yourselves in the team thread. That way you guys can stay in communication all month long. Every single time somebody in your group gets somebody signed up, comment in that thread. Hey, I just impacted another life. Susie signed up for a challenge pack. Like, share a little blurb about the person. Like, I'm so excited to help her. And then the rest of the team can kind of cheer you on. And it becomes like a little kind of competition between your little like team cup thing, where like one person signs somebody up and the next thing you know, the other person's like, oh my God, like she signed somebody up. Like I gotta participate here. I gotta get somebody signed up. And then it really just encourages everybody to just go a little bit above and beyond, right? Show up for your team, work together. I would highly recommend doing a really quick call. And I know some of the teams on Forever Strong have already been doing, which is really great, quick team cup calls once a week. I'm talking like a quick 10 to 15 minute call like this, Zoom, just hop on with your team, see where everybody's at, talk about what's working for you and what's not working for you, or if you're struggling, so that way you guys can work together as a team to really be able to help a lot of people. You can also do, and I might do this for the whole entire team, I might do this once a week. I haven't really decided. I'm going to talk to actually my Team Cup team and see what they think. You can run a live power hour, is what it's called. A power hour, for those of you who are brand new, is literally just you covering all the things that you're supposed to be doing every single day to build your business and make it moving forward. And you'd hop on a Zoom call like this and you'd go through all the activities and do them together. That way, if you have questions with like, hey, this person just said this to me, how do I respond to that? Or like, how do I overcome this objection? What would you say? And again, you're just kind of all sitting down doing, your work together. And that can be really, really helpful. So I think I might end up just doing it with the whole team anyways. Use the calendar graphic that I put together for you guys. So I'm just going to share my screen here for a second with you guys. 1 second here. Share. Let me just, where the heck is this thing here? Is it down here? Here it is. Make it bigger. Okay, can you guys see that okay? Whoops. All right, so anyways, I like to do these things. Now, guys, I like to use these numbers for myself personally. And I am a visual learner, so I really like to be able to look and see where I'm at. Success Club 4 just means, every 2 points is one person. So Success Club 4 is 2 people. Now, these numbers do not need to be your numbers. You can go and you can print this thing out and you can cross it off and make these numbers be whatever your goal is for the month of February. So like I said, mine's going to be Success Club 20 points. So I'm going to go and I'm going to adjust these for me, right? And I'm not going to look at Success Club 20 and be like, oh my God, how am I going to help 10 people this month? This is out of control. No, I'm going to really break it down and say, okay, but it starts with one person at a time. And I'm going to break it down. And maybe for you, okay, in the first week of February, maybe your goal is, okay, this week I need to help one person. Who is that one person that needs me right now? Who is that one person that needs this in their life? Who is that one person that I've been talking to who is really struggling and is super depressed and unhappy with how they feel and look? They're craving community. They're craving all these connections. They want a solution that's going to work. Maybe they don't have a lot of time. They don't want to go to the gym, whatever it is. And you're going to tell them, hey, listen, you know what? My next group is about to kick off. I really think that you'd love it. Would you like to hear more about it and do this with me? Super simple. Less is more, guys. The less you say, the better. Trust me. And you're going to go through and you're going to just mark off the days as you go. So that way you can stay on track for your goal throughout the month. Now there's other things on here too. So that way you can see, you want to make sure that you're inviting to these things, the webinar, the business webinars, and I have an Emerald call and things like that. But this is really, really good to have. So that way you can sit down, look at where you're at, what you're doing. Maybe you need to talk to more people. This month is meant to be you talking to a lot more people. So usually I tell people, coaches, I usually say, you know, your goal is to invite minimum 5 people every single day. Like that, it's a numbers game for the month. It really is. Like if you want to hit Success Club, it's a numbers game. There's no way around it. You have to be inviting at least 5 people every single day to hit Success Club 6. Now, if you're brand spanking new, you should be able to get no problem. 3 people in your warm market, the people that you already know, family, close friends, people you work with signed up, that should be an easy thing to do. Now, if you've been doing this for a while though, that's where the numbers kind of start to come into play here, where it's like you need to be consistently talking to those 5 people, 5 new people every single day and doing your follow-ups if you want to hit that monthly goal. So yeah, you got to talk to a lot of people, right? But again, like I said, if you're breaking it down and doing it one day at a time, it's not that big of a deal. We can all talk to 5 people every single day. It takes 10 minutes, not even, right? Super simple. So use that graphic, print it out when we get off this call, adjust the numbers for yourself. I'm curious right now, just type in the chat exactly what your goal is going to be and put all the fears aside, right? Get excited. Listen, you're not meant to hit all these goals. If you hit your goal right away on the first time, that means you didn't challenge yourself enough, right? You're meant to kind of fall a little bit short because the higher that you go, the more you're going to stretch yourself and the closer you're going to get yourself to that actual goal. And guys, you know what? If you don't hit the goal you set for yourself in February, does that mean you're going to throw in the towel and be like, coaching isn't for me. Oh my God, I suck. I'm going to quit. Kathy, I'm done. I didn't reach my goal. See you later. No, that's not going to happen. You know how many goals I've missed? I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't miss all those tons of goals in the past and still continue to do. Instead, you're going to be like, all right, no big deal. I did the best. I challenged myself. I gave it all I got. And now I'm going to set my new goal for March. And you're just going to keep on going. And that's how you have real success with this business. So comment in the chat with what your goal is, how many people you want to help next month, so we can all hold each other accountable. I'm going to actually write this down really quickly. And if you're the type of person that, like, everybody's different with how they want to be held accountable. But if you're the kind of person that's like, Kathy, I need you to just send me a quick message every day before you go to bed at night and say, hey, did you do your inviting today? How many people did you actually invite? Like, I'm talking straight up invite, not just, hey, how's it going? Like, let me know if you want to join me. Like, I'm talking, hey, Lindsay, you know what? I have this awesome support group kicking off in February. I'm so pumped because I'm going to be able to help 10 people this month. I really think that you'd love it. It has been amazing for me. It's an amazing group. Would you be interested in hearing more about it? That's it. Like, that's like a straight up legit invite, right? It's actually telling them that they need to respond to you, right? Some kind of an answer. Okay, so Jessica, 10 people Okay, so you're going to do 10 invites a day. That's awesome. You're going to help at least 5 people, Lindsay, for the month. Awesome. Meredith, help at least 6. 5 people, 6. This is awesome, guys. Like, that is amazing. And you know what, guys? Like, that's really good because 5 people, helping 5 people a month, that is putting you at Success Club 10. And I don't like to beat around the bush, guys, with people. I really don't, because I want you guys to have success. And if you're here to really build a business and you want to see that income start to come in, I do always tell my business building coaches that, yeah, you got to make helping 5 people a month like your goal every single month. You know what I mean? So that is awesome. Whoa, Alex, SC30. Woo woo. Game on, girl. That's my goal too between my 2 accounts. So bring it. I'm always up for a challenge. I always like it when people challenge me. So I'm writing all that down really quickly. Hold you guys accountable. All right. And so does anybody have any questions about anything before I let you go? The most important thing, guys, is I know it sounds cheesy, right? But write down what your goal is this month, right? Like, I want to help. Like, a big difference with the people who have success in life and in business in general is that they are extremely confident with how many people they're going to help and the things that they're going to do.
I have a story about this. I'm chiming in.
Okay, well, let me finish this one thing first.
Okay.
So it makes a huge difference with whether or not you write down your goal and say, I will help 6 people get started on this month, or I want to help, or I'm trying to help 6 people this month. Because as soon as you do it with those wishy-washy words, it's already sent a signal to your brain that is already giving you a reason and excuse for why this can't happen. What is Nick doing right now? Okay, here's his story. Here he comes.
I'm not selling you guys cookies. Although if you want to buy cookies for Kirsten's fundraiser, that's cool. Kirsten brings a package home. You guys have all had these. If you have kids, you probably have them, where they come with like the packages for fundraisers. And anyway, the top prize is like you get to go in the money box, and the money flies through the air, and you can grab as much of it as you can, like a minute or whatever it is, right? And Kirsten's like, and they only pick one person from the whole school. It's like the top seller for the whole school. Kirsten's like, I'm going to do that. I'm like, Kirsten, there's a lot of people in the school, I'm like, and, like, you really have to, like, sell a lot of, like, Otis Spunkmeyer cookies to, like, go in the money box. And she's like, so I can do it. Anyway, the point is, it's the same exact thing. Like, you gotta have that attitude, right? So, like, think like a kindergartner.
Right, exactly. Think no limit, right? Think limitless, because you approach it like that. Damn, guys. Damn where you could be. So I wanted to leave you guys with that. Really just kind of approach February, and you should be approaching every month with an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset. Don't be like, oh my God, I'm signing up too many people. Like, should I hold off? And now that I reached my goal, I've signed up 6 people. Should I stop and wait until March now to sign up the next 3? No. Like, I sign up people to the midnight hour on the last day of the month. I don't care if I've met my goal or not, because it's an abundance mindset, right? So anyways, I hope this helped you guys. I am pumped to see exactly what we do together as a team. I know that all of us as a team, we are going to help more people than we have helped in a long, long time this month. And it's going to be because of you guys and your motivation and your belief. And how cool is it, right? That you can go to bed every night and really know that what you did made a huge difference, that we're actually impacting lives. Keep those messages that you start to get from people, those positive messages that you get from people, save them in a document and look at them every single day and be like, what I'm doing is mattering right now. People need me. I am not going to leave people out. I am not going to prejudge anyone. I don't prejudge anybody. I tell everybody that they should do this business. I don't care what your situation is. I don't care how successful you already are, because I know that with this, it's uncapped income potential. It's amazing. So anyways, guys, let's do this thing. Does anybody have any last minute questions?
I do. Well, I don't have a question, but I wanted to share with you something that I'm doing with my group that I got from my challenge group upgrade. It's a 100 no challenge. So you like cross off all your no's. So I have it hanging up like right on my vision board. And I asked like my team to print it out too. And every week or every day, we'll just cross off our nose and like have like a no competition too. So
Oh my God. I love that. Guys, we should take that advice. Alex is a freaking badass in this business. Like she's one of the top coaches on the entire team. I'm going to be flying her down here for hitting a really high rank in the company as soon as we can figure out our schedules. But take her advice. It's so true. People are so scared of the no, but we've done this in the past, the go for no challenge, where like the more no's that you get, like you actually want those no's, because those no's lead to more yeses. And those no's just mean that you have planted the seed with people, and it is nothing personal against you when they say no. It just means that no, not right now. But you've planted the seed, and guess what that means? When they are ready to get started on their health and fitness journey, guess who they're going to come to? They're going to come to you. You want them to come to you, not the other coach who's banging out all those messages and talking to people every single day with that belief and relentlessness behind them. So I love that go for no challenge. I think I'm going to incorporate that into my team cup too. So get ready, guys. 100 no's. First one to 100 no's wins. Awesome. I love that idea. Thank you for sharing.
I know, right? I was thinking about doing like 100 no prize where like I'll do a giveaway to someone on my team who like the first one to hit 100. That would be fun.
I'm gonna do that. I mean, I don't know. This is just how I operate, but every time I'm part of like the other like leader groups and they're like, if you hit Success Club 20, you're going to get this fearless tank top. And I'm like, I will do anything for the tank top. I don't know why I love prizes so much, but you know what it is? I think I just like the competition is what it is. I like to win. So we'll come up with some good prizes. I don't like to lose. I like to win. Actually, I like to win a lot more than I like to lose. Oh my God. Oh man. All right, guys, I am pumped. Let me take a picture. You know, I want to document all of this, all these good times with all my people, my motivated people. You guys are rock stars. Hold on a minute. I got to get the boomerang one going. So just a second here. Feel free to take out your cameras too. This is a really good idea if you're looking to find business building coaches and stuff, just kind of putting little blips like this on your stories. So people are like, what the hell does she even do as a coach? You know? Yeah, we do these awesome calls and we laugh and we drink Truly together, and that's what we do. I'm so ridiculous, guys. All right, is everybody ready for this? All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. All right, guys. I think you guys are awesome. We believe in all of you. We are here to help you. Please don't be bashful. Reach out if you ever need anything. And let's crush Team Cup Month. All right. See you guys later. Bye.